Hello, and god damn it, I did it again. Oh, fuck. Welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you're watching this live, thank you so very much. Don't forget to follow the channel. I hope everybody really enjoys what we're watching here. Gorgeous. I know, we just stared at my titties. And if you're watching on the YouTube channel, thank you. I just demonetized myself within the first 10 seconds of it, so hey, I'm good at this game. But you should definitely subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment on the video as well. Tell us what you like. Check out all of our playlists for all of our games. Everything pretty much from all of 2020 has been happening inside of the same living universe, so if you are interested in stuff like that, definitely check all of that out. And if you are interested in joining any of our pay-to-play games, please consider checking out our Patreon. Just by joining the Patreon, you'll gain access to our private Discord server where you'll be able to hang out with me and everybody else, do some community games, join our Minecraft server, and if we like you enough, we might allow you into any of our games. Pretty much I have to see if you're not a shitty human being and you can actually meet the deadlines for like showing up every single week and not, screwing other people over. So yeah, I believe that's going to be everything from me. Well, bam! N, what happened last session?
So, last session was, I want to say, I can't even say unique, because this is something we have gotten ourselves into from very early into the campaign.
3 times so far.
So, In and Gabe and Fulcrum leave Zodiac, and we find Kothar and Nolth in Tundras. And we meet up with them and learn that while we've been gone, and why Kothar has been gone, he's been very busy. And gathering forces to take on Mr. M. So Luna, Lucifon, Phoenix, basically anyone and everyone is gathering in the Faith Forest. So, in the middle of all this, Fulcrum decides to give Nolth a mushroom. And Nolth sees writing in all the snow on Tundras. Finding one where it's past memories and past actions and every single thing that has ever happened ever. So we learn that Fendrick is deeply tied with Exium. I have to say it at first, and then I'll do the air quotes. Thanks, Kothar. And so because they're both chaotic in nature, Fendrick had to separate himself from. And
you can say the name. It's Exium. Nothing is physically stopping you from saying the name.
There's that glare. That glare is physically stopping me.
Just ignore him. He's shy.
I'm sorry. I'm oppressing. Stop. You do your thing.
So we realize when Fendrick is the deity that resides over the shade and ensures that people move on to where they need to go. Solemn is not a plane that he resides in, and he created, he gave over some responsibilities to Siobhan, who is the Queen of Ravens, who used to be immortal. So, In decides it's going to be a great idea to cast Comprehend Languages, because each of the snowflakes in Tundras is in a different language. So In can literally read every single piece of history that has ever happened. Because In also takes a mushroom. And we learned that there are 3 laws: creation, chaos, and death. And so we burn through some lore. Aceso and Exium were once or was it Fendrick. Fendrick were a single entity, known as Azurite. And she created Embrace.
Assarit.
Azurite. And then
I got it.
They create Irene. Well, she creates Irene, and then Irene then creates other deities. We learned about when the first champions were chosen. We learned that Viren was the original name of Mr. M, who was, and the vessel was Vishkana. We also learned that Fendrick put himself into the shade so he would not be impacted by Exium. Nolth finds out a really interesting pirate tale.
Like Glade.
And so, let's see. So Kothar then also takes a mushroom and learns that the first opportunity to become unbound, which we realize that Gabriel is unbound, was given to Viren. And Viren asked his people, the gnomes, to do what Exium wanted. Then N finds a patch of about 2,000 different histories, labeled with the exact same dates and times. And they all say something different about what happened into the Faith Forest close to the year 1 or year 0. From previous history searches, Fulcrum knows that we are actually near 1 or year 0. And Faith Forest is where we're going to go confront Mr. M. So, on a different level, we know that this is going to be a very volatile situation. In has no clue, because it's in. We also learned that most things were created in pairs. So Mr. M has, as negative as he is, has a positive pair, and we figure out that it is Harry Smootbottom. We find through Nolth's asking of the universe that he was born in X and died in 665 BE. Current whereabouts are unknown. So we are like, oh, we have to find this, other opposite. And then we realize that we have read that name before in the Tales of the Misfit Advisor. And we also fought someone in a fighting ring who called themselves the Misfit Advisor. So at that point, we realized that we have the key to going back to a certain time frame and knowing exactly where Harry is based on his biography. And it's at that point that we decide to rest up, get rid of our exhaustion levels from the mushrooms, and then figure out what we're going to do.
So, you all went to sleep, getting ready to head back in time yet again, hoping to encounter the interaction with Harry and the singular moment where he meets Mr. M. Morning rolls around, or what you assume is morning. You're rested. Time and day and night aren't really things where you are.
He was always staying up with his arm crossed. And you alright?
Just a little hungover, but I'm okay.
Kothar? And he kind of toes him.
You're muted.
I feel better.
Couldn't tell if you were talking or not.
He's just upset that Exium was talked about so much, that's all.
I know. I tried.
Makes for a better TPK.
Yeah. Just
Are we
imagine
thinking-
if a TPK is so big it affects all of the games. Wouldn't that be fun?
I've already been part of a campaign with a world destroyer bearing down on a universe. I don't want to be a part of another one.
Too late. Anyways, don't worry, you're not the high level group. It's not your responsibility to handle it.
Cool.
We create.
Illvorn.
It's under control anyway.
Gabe, sweetheart, did you make breakfast, or is that not made yet?
I also.
Gabe waves to the breakfast. What do you think I was doing?
And doesn't even get up. We just like reach out for it.
And it's
Gimme.
time to get up.
I have
G-
2 levels of exhaustion. Give me a
Gabe-
break.
Gabe moves food away from her.
Them.
Them.
Do they still have 2 levels? or
Oh
is it-
yeah, I thought we were resting till that was good.
Yeah, you guys rested for all
Okay,
of the
we rest
exhaustion.
until we're good. Okay, well, it just is like lazy, so they're gonna play there. It's same difference. Just
You get the you get the food when you get up.
Fulcrum all.
It does as it's told.
and gets up and then would it be thaumaturgy or prestidigitation to make it taste better?
Press.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation, obviously, over it. Just like
Gabe kind of looks offended when she does that.
Them.
I mean,
They.
and then
Yes, Moses, but my cooking isn't that bad.
Roll me a survival check. Let's find out.
Oh, maybe it is. Gabriel. Character sheet, survival. Oh, cool. What's the performance?
Yeah, better than yesterday's. Good job, Gabe, sweetheart.
and we'll reach over and prestidigitation.
But maybe worse than tomorrow's.
Already.
You're
As
definitely getting up if you're going to be doing that again.
as you're reaching over, and you all notice there's a quick ripple above you, and an individual falls plummeting and crushes your plate down onto the ground.
Gabe, yeah, he draws the plate and draws a sword and stands.
Biro, would you like to
Guard.
describe what you look like?
No.
What the fuck is happening? You see what looks like a very heavily built dwarf who lands on top of the plate and tumbles off the table in a very unelegant manner. He's got a very short beard for a dwarf and is also a bit more dark-skinned than most dwarfs. And he looks around in confusion. He's wearing a splint mail and seems to be carrying a bunch of different, traveling gear, but also weapons. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Gabe moves,
What's this?
Kothar,
Who are you?
Gabe moves between him and Ann with his sword drawn. Who the fuck are you?
You know, I think
Oh.
disturbance. Like,
eating meat still. Honestly, I'm not even gonna question this. Where we are now and what's been happening. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, who are you?
Who are you?
Points to
I
barbecue.
asked first.
You're the one in our food pit. We're encircling you. Answer.
Food pit. What the fuck?
Fulcrum leans over to Kothar. Oh, good. You see him too, then?
I'm just.
Can I at least get up on the floor, you fucker?
I'll put my hand out to him to lift him up.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
you have a sibling?
Where the hell am I? I'm a baron.
You're a baron.
No, I'm baron.
You have nothing on you. I'm really sorry. Like you can't have children. This is
I'm trying
very.
to whisper that.
Do I have to spell it out for you?
No,
Probably. Hi.
Can you even read?
Sometimes. Hi, I'm in.
Yeah, I gave
You
just
appeared through a portal, and it's just like, oh, like
Didn't appear
Trying
through a
to-
fucking portal. I was about to go take a piss.
Baron, by the way, when you look at N, you have never seen somebody like them before in your life.
What?
hi.
She's a tiefling, right?
They
Right. Sorry.
are a
Yes.
tiefling, yeah.
They are a tiefling. Yeah.
Yeah. So in is like you can't tell what gender they are at all, but they also have hooves instead of and fur on their legs, and then there's fur on the end of their tail, so it's very much a tiefling, not like I'm kind of not a person. It's very much a tiefling.
Right. This hell.
It depends on what mood Gabe is in, but
Well, you're awfully polite for a devil or a demon. I don't know. You have horns.
I'm
What are you?
I'm considered a tiefling. I'm not from the hells. Just my lineage is.
Gabe kind of chills out a bit, but still keeps a close eye on him as N manages to push past them some.
But you're a thief. And you just go. You said you're just a thiefling or whatever.
Tiefling.
Oh.
Fulcrum, roll me an intelligence check.
All right. So there's
He
an
plays
H in
word
there.
games too.
No, I kind of help keep all of these boys in line.
Straight intel, right?
Yes,
Okay, 20.
And I keep her alive.
them.
Them alive. It's not easy.
So you said you were just doing what you needed to do and came through here.
Well, I just eat my morning worms and now I'm taking a leak and then suddenly I just pop out of the air in here.
Kothar's gonna lean down and grab whatever just got destroyed of the food and like, you eat worms, like kind of blows off whatever dirt or
Snow. It's only
that's
snow.
yeah, the fucked up snow. You don't want to eat this. Blows it off.
Now with
Oh,
the
it's-
time to use the prison.
It's a good source of
presentation.
nutrition when there's nothing else around. You know, you gotta eat what you can.
You have this. Eat this.
Fulcrum
what's
says
that?
to Barrow, probably in a language that you understand. No one else in the party does, though.
Yeah. I can confirm. You two are the only ones that know it.
Are you hungry? Would you like some breakfast? And I'll hand him a plate.
Everyone
Which
else
language
just-
is it?
It's the racial one, automatic racial.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
When Fulcrum says that, everybody else hears the Lakshasiratun.
Undercommon.
No, one of you knows Undercommon. That is not Undercommon.
Oh,
That is
I had no
bad.
idea.
That sounds just bad.
All right. Well, you can speak at least. Well, as I said, man. Yeah. Thanks.
Fulcrum. You can call me Fulcrum.
Fulcrum.
Professor Fulcrum.
Professor, what's that? Is that all right? Professor Fulcrum. And well, my full name is Baron Dar.
Barondar. Anything you prefer to be called, or full name? Barondar.
Well, you can call me Baron.
Baron. Nice to meet you. Pleasure.
Likewise, I suppose. There's some mischief going on, and I'm not sure what to make of it.
It happens from time to time. So I know that you were on your way to relieve yourself, but where were you at when this happened? We might.
Well, it was somewhere out in the wilderness in the boggy marsh. You know, that's what we call it. Doesn't really have a good name for it. It's just a boggy marsh. That's what we call it.
Gotcha.
Right.
Well, you're welcome to join us for breakfast. We'll probably be leaving here soon.
Right.
you look around and you are in a flat tundra of white stuff with these flowing rivers of. It looks like more vibrant water, like water that has sparkly things in it. You're not sure what that is about. And when you look up the sky, there's like these dots that are. The only way to say it is when you look at them for too long, it's hurt your eyes.
What is that? And what's that? And
Well, and I'll switch back to common. We're on another plane, you could say. We're in Tundras, and the equivalent of that would be
tundras.
yes, and the white stuff would be like frozen water that falls. We're going to be trying to, like I said, we're going to try to get here out of here after breakfast. If you want to join us, this is Nolth.
Right.
Nice to meet you.
This is and that's Kothar.
In character.
And they are called N.
Right.
And this is Gabe. Everyone, this is Baron.
Gabe just sheaves his sword, but gives Baron a good hard look.
A pleasure. And holds out their hand.
Right. I slap her hand.
Fair.
Not in a hostile way or anything. I'm just
high five.
Obviously not sure what to do with your hand.
Come here. This is a welcome, a friendly welcome, and we'll shake their hand and show them how.
Right. All right. I'll shake it back.
Right.
Kuthar smacks him on the back. Welcome to the lost friend.
Wait, what's that meant to be?
That was friendly as well.
All right.
He's just grinning, like huge smile.
Kothar, when you slapped his back, this guy's fucking like jacked.
We got more muscle, man. I like it.
No, I mean like his body's just fucking hard. And he's muscular. I think a little muscular. Yeah, a little muscular.
Yeah.
Just solid.
Yeah.
Built like a rock.
So,
right.
Got a question for you.
Right.
I'm gonna assume that you know how to use all those weapons, right?
Well, yeah, I suppose.
And you probably are gonna want to get back to where you came from at some point, right?
Yeah. Well, good. I have to see if I know any spells for this. No, I don't. I think so, do I?
So, Fulcrum, this is kind of his shit, and like, we could probably figure out how to get you back, but we kind of have a pressing issue, in that we need to basically wipe out a demigod, kind of.
We're going back in time.
Yeah. First, and then we're gonna come back and kill a demigod. So we could use some help.
Demigod. Is that like
You want on people?
They're all pissants anyway.
You're really kind of puffing him up more than anything. I'm gonna call him a demigod yet.
He's almost there.
Kinda. I mean, like,
he's on the cusp. Yeah, let's not.
he's undying. He has the power of gods.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Fulcrum will speak to Baron in in the language again.
It is the right term, native tongue.
Yeah, okay. In his native tongue. Sometimes you have to read between the lines of what they say. It's not always exact, but just, go with it. Just kind of go with what they're saying.
Right. I suppose I'll try to. Right. Yeah.
Just.
I usually read what's on the line. There's nothing like
yes,
in
that could be
between
hard.
it.
Yeah. They're good peeps. That's all I'm trying to say. They're good people.
Right. Well, sure. I suppose I'm good. What you call it, Pete's? Where?
People, yeah.
You're a
people.
good
They're
Pete.
people.
All right, people. Yeah. Oh, you shortened it. All right. Yeah. Fair enough.
They're gonna be great friends.
Nothing can go over his head.
Actually, everything does because he's a dwarf.
I will point out one other detail that you may have missed, but eventually we'll pick up. He's got a large book attached to his hip.
Slightly smaller than a shield.
Yeah.
Right. So, we could use some help. And you could use some help. And so maybe we could work something out.
Right, well, yeah, I suppose that's how it goes. You know, you scratch my back, I don't punch you. That's
I'd like that idea.
that's what we say back in Bugmarsh, you know.
Ugh, Bugmarsh, just
But
ugh.
yeah, we. Well, I suppose I'll scratch you as well.
And
So,
this, you
so
notice,
they don't punch you in the face.
Right, exactly.
and the thing about Inn too is that
Because
they are extremely well dressed considering where we are.
And also, Baron, everything here just seems painfully vibrant to look at. Like, everyone here and everything they're wearing.
right, what's that? I point to one of let's say, if someone is wearing the color purple.
And is wearing every color somewhere.
Right.
Somewhere.
I point to that and just, what's that?
A sash?
No. No, I mean it's got some kind of
Silk?
aura about it. I'm not sure what. Never seen it before. It must be some
Magical?
kind of. Is it
No, this-
magical?
Well, it is. It's part of Fabulous, but
Well, it has to be magical. I've never seen it. Sort of. It's not really gray. It's not
it's
quite
purple.
purple.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Oh my gosh, she's
color.
colorblind.
I'm not colorblind. I can see 180 nuances of gray, I'll tell you.
But not 50?
Oh, it goes without saying. It's like, I see 50 plus 130.
Right. So this is purple. And I'm red, and so is Kothar.
Oh yeah, I've seen blood before, you know.
Okay.
That's a bit.
Um
It's not as dark though.
Do you know green? Points at Nolf.
Oh yeah, that's a shade of gray. That's yeah.
Yeah. Shade of
Plants are that color. Like
shade of
Yeah, sure they are. What is this place? It's so everything's so bright. It's burning my eyes.
where are you from?
I said Bogmarsh.
I don't know where Bogmarsh is. I'm assuming.
Oh, it's just.
Where the hell is
Can we
Bogmarsh?
finish eating and head out?
I guess we can. Yeah. How are we getting there?
Through the doorway?
through
Using
the
the fork?
through the
Fork?
the
Portal?
well
Door?
again.
Oh,
Do we have breathe without water still?
Nope.
Breathe in the water?
That went with Rowan. Back to Yggdrasil.
Gothar, was I like that when you first found me? I can't point towards the barrel.
What
In
do
is
you
like
mean?
from behind Kothar, like, yeah.
What?
Not understanding stuff. Was I like that when you first found me?
We all are new to things, Nolf. We're all new to things, experience new things in the world. You're just, you've experienced a little more.
And it'll message Noel to be like, but you're a cultured man now.
Thanks.
Baron, what did you used to do? Were you like a blacksmith?
Well, yeah, I suppose. Do some smithing, do some, fighting, do some casting. But it's mostly just trying to get something to eat, like everyone else.
So
Fighting
like
or the pits?
What?
Fighting in as a gladiator or in the pits?
I think he may literally mean
Gladiator.
fighting, Gabe. Like literally like fighting for life, not for like show.
Or you could be in the bar.
Or in a bar. But I think this might be more literal, not... It could be figurative, but I don't see him being figurative in like a fighting for his, fighting to survive.
Baron, they're using a lot of foreign words to you, but one of them kind of like leaves a tingle in the back of your neck. Bar. You've never
What's
heard
that
it, but
word
it
you
sounds
said?
good.
What's that word you said? Bar?
Yeah?
Bar, place with copious amounts of alcohol.
And people gather and like hang out. There's
And
music a lot. And...
What? Alcohol. That's
One of these gets thrown around now and then.
You inhibit, and it makes you feel happy.
It'll pull out a bottle of
you
wine.
cut off each other's fist and throw them at people.
It's
It'll,
Bar.
It has a bottle. I
Yes.
think I still have a little bit of ale.
I have to see this.
Alcohol.
When you defeat someone, you cut off their hand and then you throw it at someone else to initiate the next fight.
I take the bottle. And I'm just
Mostly grain
being a bit
alcohol
overwhelmed.
is what you're familiar with.
Yeah.
I think this was a type of like honeysuckle ale, I think. Is what I still have.
That's like one of the most
This is-
expensive and rare things in the entire
He's
world.
new to this world, and
It's fine.
and
It's
is
fine.
a fantastic host.
It's fine.
This smells fantastic. It's so pure. How'd you make it so pure? I chug it.
They are very talented in what they can do.
Thank you, Kothar.
Mm-hmm.
And Inch just watches it, just like,
Gug,
That's
gug,
the whole
gug,
thing.
gug, gug, gug. For you, probably only a good 4 swallows.
Yeah. Oh,
Can really open his throat.
that's great. Oh, I've never felt so alive.
well, that's part of the charm.
Thanks.
I lean over to
I hand it back to her and shake the bottle as she attempts to pick it.
They.
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
introduce them
Thank
to
you.
alcohol. Should we introduce them to mushrooms?
No, not
Let's not,
Not
do the
yet.
mushrooms again.
We don't want to get off track any more than we are.
don't get me wrong. I will party when it's time to party, but right now it is not time to party.
Yeah, so I think we decided we were going to go there and then get there right after.
We're gonna try. I thought we'd get there right before. Let it happen.
Oh, we were going to try to get there, shoot for 8 days before.
Yeah, around 8 days before. That's what we're trying to go for.
What's this demigod you're talking about? I mean, gods, they're just, why care about them?
Yeah,
They won't kill us.
why care about them if they impact the world at all? Slightly.
We're trying to kill you.
No,
Just us.
that's just life.
Yes. Yeah. How would you like to go to? We're about to travel to a battle. Would you like to come watch?
Sure. I'd like to participate.
I was gonna say you probably want to participate.
Later. That will be later.
Yeah, we have to let it happen this time around, and then we got to do some things after that. But then after that, we're going into an epic battle.
Right, that sounds So yeah, fantastic. But so you're going to observe this battle and for like strategy, tactics.
We're gonna observe this battle. We're gonna watch someone die. We're gonna watch their friends drag them away. And then we're gonna try to convince them to let us talk to the dead person. Or revive the dead person.
Right. Well,
Which
Probably not revive. Probably just, you know.
I mean, everyone can talk to, but you mean talk with the dead person?
Yeah.
Yes, that's, yes.
All right. Yeah, I can do that.
You can do that.
We need to be literal when we speak with him. Not figurative.
Oh, you caught that right.
So when you find the carcass in the wilderness, you have to make sure it's not dead by poison or something, so you can eat it.
You can speak with the dead.
Right. Yeah.
That's very useful.
That is very cool.
Not as useful
yeah, I
as speed in the water right now.
So now that's 50 goldies. You know, welcome to the party.
Right. Yeah. Thanks. I suppose lead on then.
Gabe just grunts.
Yeah. Gabe, I think you're the only person who remembers how difficult it is to get here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you know how to breathe underwater? Because our person who knew that, is gone.
We have to go underwater.
Well, you don't have to breathe it in. You can just hold it in your air.
Be literal here. We have to be literal.
I've heard. Well, I don't know that spell if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Oh wait, do I? I pull up my spell book and start browsing through it and just. No, sorry, no. It's on my list. I'm trying to figure it out.
Or not a problem.
It's a half-hour swim, isn't it?
As an otter, yeah.
Underwater.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I suppose I
I
can.
don't see how we're gonna do this.
Well, last time you guys went, it was that. Yeah.
I don't. That wasn't with them.
Oh, yeah.
How deep is the water?
Distance is a relative factor.
Deep enough that I think like maybe one of us can make it. If we didn't have it, maybe.
Well, you could like turn into some kind of aquatic dinosaur.
Well, I can, but
Important factoid. What the fuck's a dinosaur?
Yeah,
To all of you.
I just heard aquatic. It is not the brightest.
Dinosaur.
Not sure what you call them here, but we call them just chompers.
Chompers. Okay, so they have large mouths.
Yeah, they're quite big. I mean,
Okay.
How else could they
eat
eat
your
you?
hole and your horse if you have one.
Like the rocks?
Can you turn into an aquatic chomper?
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Okay. All right.
And I can.
What if we all got into your chomper's mouth and then?
The tunnel's not that big.
I could make it, but we'd have to get everyone else over.
Right.
Swimming?
Yeah. You know how I can change into the spiky thing? Well, I can change into a thing with webs. Too.
Yeah.
And gills.
While everyone's talking, Gabe turns a beefcake into something that can breathe in the water and asks him to go.
What do you
close
turn
the
him
door.
into?
Either.
It's so point of clarification, Gerald. If I remember right, we can use the fork to get where we're going. Or we can
The fork will be able to attune the proper time that you have to go, and then you swim through the portal. Unless any of you knew the plane shift spell, then the fork is good enough just to plane shift.
Okay.
But I don't think any of you know the plane shift spell.
Be surprised what my fists can do.
I asked them to close the door at the bottom of the well.
All right. So if you're looking, yeah. Of course you get that. If you're looking to do that, I would recommend you turn him into a dolphin, because dolphins swim very fast, and they can be small enough to actually fit in the tunnel.
Okay.
All right. So you all watch as Beefcake just goes and splashes into the water, and then just swims all the way
near the water. Oh, thank God we're near the water. I thought we were just
Crazy
like,
too
I
much.
thought we were just in the middle of nowhere, and Beefcake just turned into a dolphin, just splashing on the ground like Magikarp.
Yeah.
Use a splash.
And it is holding. And by the way, at this point, a little tiny pseudo dragon comes over to In and picks him up and like cuddles him.
And it is so many colors.
So how are we gonna get there? I can't breathe underwater.
Beefcake looks at you, Gabe.
Agreed.
I can bring you with me. I swim really fast.
How fast, long do you think it'll take you to get down to the door?
Oh. Not very.
Well, why don't you go close the door? I'm just gonna see if that might affect the level of the water, and we'll see how long it takes you to get down there and back.
Okay. As a dolphin, they have a base swim speed of, I believe, 80 feet. Maybe? Let me look. 60. So 62, 60 back, that's 120. It would take Beefcake roughly 5 minutes to swim that.
Can we hold our... 5 minutes each way?
Yes. But Beefcake doesn't need to breathe.
Well, yeah, but we do.
So anybody with a +4 con or higher can successfully ride Beefcake all the way to the top. Exactly, Kothar. And maybe someone else.
I can do that.
I know.
So we have 3?
But then there's N, Fulcrum, and
What-
Gabe.
N is taken care of.
N can breathe underwater.
I'm
Alright,
taken care of.
Then there's Fulcrum and Gabe.
The with the +4 with the +3, is there a save?
No,
Is there
you
a save
begin
for less than
drowning
4?
for a minute,
Okay.
which means long-term brain damage at minimal, unless somebody revivifies you.
Does closing the door do anything?
Well,
No, it doesn't lower the water level at all.
scan that it has emptied out. Can you use
Would-
it? Nolf doesn't understand air well.
No, you don't.
Would I be able to turn into a dinosaur that could at least fit one person, maybe, inside my mouth? Or
Let
It
me
fits
look
into the
real
wall.
quick. Let me look real quick.
Gabe just rubs a Beefcake on the snout while we're trying to figure this out.
There's, from where you come from, there is the ichthyosaur, which is pretty much a dolphin with a very long nose and razor sharp teeth and fangs. You could carry somebody with you, and those swim a lot faster than the other dolphin, close to 80 feet around, or 80
okay.
and then dash 160. So that would only require 4 minutes or so.
It's just still probably too long for a lot of us, isn't it?
Isn't it a +3 con at that point?
+3 con at that
Yeah,
point.
so Fulcrum would be okay then.
So then
But
you're
we
left
would-
with just
but-
Gabe.
But we'd have to wait. Yeah, exactly. We wouldn't have enough because then we have to wait for everybody to get through because we can't jump through with because I'm assuming wherever the door is, it's still water. So like whoever's down there waiting for Beefcake to go back and forth, they're still gonna have to hold their breath.
Or you could breathe.
Or
they
you,
go
or you
through.
stay on this side of the fucking portal and wait.
Well, no, that's what I mean. Once they're on that, like, if they're on that side of the portal, they have to stay down there in the water, right? 'Cause it's
Well,
completely
no.
flooded.
The thing is, you have to swim up the water to breach into the Slayers Guild.
Oh, okay.
So
that's-
that was confusion for me. Confusion for me because I thought it was like the door was underwater. I thought
No,
was
the door
underwater.
is a physical door in front of you, but the moment you pass through, everything shifts at an angle, and then you're going up.
Okay.
It's kind of like the entire world just rotates because you're going through a plane.
All right. So, will anyone have to wait? I guess my question is: at any point in time, will anyone have to wait underwater, holding their breath?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
That's all.
I mean,
That's
the
all I
only
wanted to
the
check.
only difficulty is getting Gabe across at that point.
Does anyone know polymorph?
Yeah, that's what I'm. Well, I can turn into one of the chompers, and I mean, you might not be able to fit, but I can at least.
Can you turn me into something that can breathe the water?
Well, yeah, I suppose. Then I'll have to swim
He
normally
could, Gabe.
myself.
You can only do one at a time.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can't turn two of you into like a chomper.
Can
If
only
that's what
do,
you're asking.
you can only do spell once a day.
Well, no, but I can only have one of them going at once per day. I mean, I want one at a time. I mean,
Well, turn me into something that can breathe the water, and then once they get through the door, you turn yourself in and then come through.
I can teleport 400 feet.
That gets you a little closer.
That's true. Gabe can.
This is true.
teleport
That is a good.
up to 60 feet, but
His hand is like in a class. Like I can do this.
Or could I like give Gabe air while I'm underwater?
You barely have the lung capacity for your damn self, so no.
If I have a
If you have gills, you don't have
self,
oxygen. You have water. You still
No,
need
you
to
do
breathe.
Have oxygen.
You still need to breathe. It's just now you're breathing water.
They filter out oxygen through the water. It doesn't
No, that's
actually-
not
Yeah,
how
but you
any of
can't-
this works.
You can't
Some-
spit that back into Gabe's
That's what I'm
mouth.
saying. You can't. It like puts it straight into your body. It doesn't.
I'm trying here.
We
Fucking water
appreciate
gun
it.
at Gabe.
can I French?
I can make friends. That's all I can do. Okay, so I am trying.
What'd you say, Gabe?
He wants to French beefcake.
Can
No,
I
no.
French beefcake?
Beefcake does not
count.
consent. No.
If we're going up, Gabe, you could like put your helmet over you, and we'll like cover the front of the helmet, and it'll be like a bubble, and it'll hold the air in there. So you just have to be able to get up there with the amount of time you have in the in whatever. you use.
Unfortunately, only Baron and Fulcrum are smart enough to know that is not a good idea.
Don't worry, I can give you air. He starts blowing into the water skin.
Course.
So, let's see. Endir, you're going to change into a swimming thing.
Hmm.
Kothar, you're going to ride Beefcake. Is that correct?
I think
Kothar
Gabe would
baby?
be. Yeah. That baby.
And then, North Honey, how are you going to get up there?
I was hoping after they drop off Kota, they'd grab me next.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's it. Maybe if we do it near Gabe by Gabe, I could teleport the last 400 feet to quickly get us away. Might save a minute or two.
Can I use the water skin to breathe out of some on the way down?
That's not how that works at all.
Yes, you can. Gabe.
I mean, you see. those
Sorry, let me
videos of them
rephrase. You
bringing
can
out
certainly
tires.
try.
Thank you.
You can
most
certainly try.
certainly try.
We can use this and I can teleport them.
so do we need to be
That
there
makes sense.
at the same time, all of us?
That's what
Can
I
I
was-
just
yeah.
go?
No.
I mean, I could just go back.
Yeah,
and
so why don't we
forth
just do a
and-
back and forth thing? I'll wait. I'll be the last one.
Sure. All right.
But Baron, with your polymorph spell, you would only be able to do 2 trips. 20, 20,
All
20.
right.
We have one more. We have Beefcake.
And then Beefcake can carry people so long as they have a +4 modifier at minimum.
Okay. So,
Both are-
Baron, I would take Fulcrum.
So Baron's going to take Fulcrum. Beefcake's taking Kothar.
You
Sure.
can take Gabe. I'm sure Gabe will want
And
to
then-
be with
and then-
N.
But Gabe can't go with Beefcake Gabe doesn't have a high enough con mod. He would drown.
Gabe has
Yeah.
to go with Bear, and I have to go with Beefcake.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Kothar and
Yeah.
Nolth are carried by Beefcake. Baron takes Gabe and Fulcrum, and
Okay.
N is an independent them who don't need nobody. So
Hmm.
for once, N is the only one who can handle them damn selves, other than Baron.
Do you mind?
This is an achievement in and of itself.
Unless they get lost.
Yeah, good. It's one fucking way.
Yes, no.
Was the dissertation this thing?
Wait, was I supposed to turn left?
Well, I'm just picturing like Beefcake and Baron just blasting by N like multiple times as they're like still trying to slowly get up there.
I have natural swim speed when I do it.
You know, like
Sure,
Harry
but that's
Potter-
30 feet.
like there's Harry Potter swimming with the stuff he ate,
and-
and then everyone else is just darting by.
Also, I highly doubt with your athletics, N, you would be capable of dashing for 5 minutes straight.
You have a point.
So you're
What's-
taking your good old time.
Just
What's the distance, first of all?
The physical distance is very hard to decide or to know what it is. It takes Beefcake in dolphin form 5 minutes to swim one direction.
Does Gabe understand nautical miles?
No. None of you, other than maybe Fulcrum,
kid-
does.
I'm kidding.
So-
Just because
Who exactly is Beefcake?
Beefcake
good
is
point.
Gabe's go ahead, animal companion thing.
Almost everyone
All
here
right.
has. Oh no, wait, it's changed.
Elf doesn't.
There's
Yeah,
Oh,
Nolth
no.
is still looking for a skunk.
a squirrel.
squirrel.
Awesome.
Let's see if he knows the difference first, okay?
On that
Let's-
note, you'll notice that there is a small gecko lizard thing that starts crawling over Barondar. as
Ray,
well.
say hi.
Vera licks their lips.
No.
I'd be careful. Vera probably eat it.
This one's not for eating.
they're actually similar. It's almost scary.
You look at this adorable, vibrantly colored creature as it just looks deep into your eyes and goes, "Oh."
Really derpy.
It looks like it definitely got hit in the head multiple times.
What exactly is that?
It's a pseudo dragon. He's my familiar.
Or Kothar's kid. We haven't figured that
All
out
right.
yet.
Yeah, I have. This one's my familiar.
What's his name?
I've got name. What you need that for?
I love it.
Man, everyone has pets.
I mean,
You have
he's there. He's there until I have to eat him. You know.
I was gonna say I have Nolth, but that works.
Nolth is your brother. Don't do this. Just one's creepy, the other's illegal.
I mean, he's a good little fellow, but you know, it's not meant to last.
That's sad.
It
Now
starts
I'm
licking its
sad.
eyeball.
That's just the way it goes, you know. It's the circle of life
Yes, yes.
or death, I suppose.
So,
Circle of
so have we
life.
figured out how we're getting Gabe up? Or
Yeah.
we?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we're good. We
Yes.
got the tricks
Okay.
planned out.
And you mind casting the magic cleaning thing on this? I just eaten food.
Beanie. It's clean.
Jazz hands.
There you go, Gabe.
Nolth, why are you cleaning what you just blew in there?
I just ate food, then I blew into this for him to breathe in. I handed it to Gabe.
Well, the DM
Backwash.
says that's not going to work, and
Yeah, but
Gabe does.
etiquette, you don't know that.
in this dimension, we're going down a well. Correct?
Up.
Up.
You're going up a well.
Up.
We're
Yep.
going. Okay, the well is upside down.
Yeah, because we came down the well to get here.
So think of
And
it
then it's
right now.
Wait, Okay. Are
Right
we
now,
in-
you're standing on this. Look at my screen. Right now, you're standing on this. The door is positioned like this. The moment you walk through the door, it goes like this.
Are we in the main world or a secondary world?
We're
secondary.
in Tundras.
You're in
right now.
Tundras.
Oh, okay. Well,
Different
that-
place.
Okay, that explains it. I thought we were in the back. That's where we made. Okay, I get.
Yep.
Never mind.
Right. So, Baron, why don't you and I head up, and then you can come back for.
Well, first off, Fulcrum, you have to dial it in.
Oh yeah.
I'll wait.
You take your fork, place it up against it, this little emblem, then you start rotating the emblem, and as you do that, you all watch as the stars in the sky begin shifting in different directions all around you as he starts pushing further and further, and it just keeps shifting, and then he starts rotating faster, and it shifts incredibly quickly until, give me an intelligence saving throw, Fulcrum.
I'm getting dizzy.
I'm going to use my session inspiration for this one.
Do you have Gabe's, does the Oracle count to that?
So glad I did that.
Can I roll an Arcana check just to sort of get a sense of what he's doing?
Sure. And Gabe's aura is active, so +4 is a 16.
Yep. And you said a save, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
22. Apparently,
I should have guidance myself.
he is doing some form of magic that moves the sky.
Fulcrum would have remembered to guidance himself, not like the idiot player that's...
That's fair. You always say guidance before everything you always do, so go ahead. 17.
Welcome to Wednesday.
It's okay, it's okay. Hey. 17 could have been the DC. It's fine. It's fine.
Could have been 18.
I'm
And
looking at the positives.
you're looking up at the sky, and you're looking at the dial, and at some point you kind of like lost track. You're certainly in the right decade.
Cool. It's not like.
I'm so glad I didn't eat the mushrooms before you did that.
Oh,
But
that
Baron,
made it
he-
even better.
He went through
Racers,
1,532 rotations. You kept track of all of them.
So, what exactly is this thing you're...
I'm just trying to get us to the right point that we need to go to.
But you're turning the sky?
Oh yeah, because you know the sky revolves as the place that you're on changes. And
Well, yeah, I know that, but you're making it go really, really fast. How'd you do that?
I can show you sometime. I'm using this fork here, and
He holds out
If
an
you-
emblem.
if you turn it, so many rotations. I had to go 1,500. I think at 32 rotations to get to where we're going. We can sit and talk about it sometime if you're interested.
So, right, yeah, sure, yeah.
So,
We can do it at the bar. I like that word.
yes, we can do that
We're gonna get
bar, or-
along great.
So, I will describe to you, for the player's sake, what this emblem looks like. It appears to be a lion with backwards paws facing towards itself, facing the one direction, and then it has a, I believe the other side was a large bird with its wings positioned outwards in the opposite direction. So, you all open the door, the water going as far up as you can see, but even just by looking through the portal, you start feeling that, what is that, limbo type effect? Where you're not sure which direction is every direction or not a direction.
Vertigo
Vertigo, yeah.
Mhm.
It's a little nauseating.
pops a mint, and then alter self into the aquatic form.
Gills.
How's Gabe
And
getting up there
flippers.
again?
Baron.
In his mouth?
Yeah.
Just you'll be riding Baron.
Yep. So who's going first?
And not like that.
Beefcake or Baron? Which one's going first?
I think
Baron with me goes first.
We can't go at the same time, or
No, it's not that big of a well.
Not
It
that
is a
big of a-
physical well.
all right.
The
Baron was
reason
gonna
you're
take-
going dolphin is because you're narrow enough to actually fit in there.
Baron was going to take Fulcrum first.
Yeah, Baron takes Fulcrum first, comes back. One thing it is, Beefcake, me and Beefcake go a minute ahead of
You
Baron.
can't pass each other in here. You have to wait.
No, what I'm saying is this. Once Baron comes back to grab Gabe, Beef
Then-
goes,
Okay, then you go. Okay, that
And-
would work. Yeah.
or Baron goes, so we'll catch up near the end.
Yeah.
So if Gabe needs to get out quickly, I'll be right there to teleport.
And will be just paddling the entire time.
And I'm small, so like people can get around me.
Easily, yeah. Alrighty. Beefcake or Baron, you turn into this very long, almost scale-like textured dolphin with a beak that's roughly about 8 feet long with razor-sharp fangs going across the sides.
Is that a
Chomper.
Cross,
That's a chomper.
cross of a
That must be a
dolphin and
chomper.
That's definitely a
Yeah.
chomper.
It's a dolphin and an alligator. Yup.
Mhm.
Well, that's the thing with nightmares.
Fulcrum will take his whip and try to make it into like leash it around and then hold so he can hold on both sides going up.
Baron?
And it'll pop Very out of existence. See you on the other side, buddy.
Baron, the moment you touch the water, Fulcrum, I need you to give me a strength saving throw. This thing
Yeah.
moves faster than you've ever moved in your life.
Welcome to Wednesday.
Yep.
I would probably be like attempting to give him some sort of an what's it called?
Nope.
So keep in mind, mentally right now, you are this creature, which has an intelligence of 4.
Right. Yeah.
You go taking off, and then you're like, huh, this is light. And you look back at Fulcrum's just swoop, get him.
Oh.
This time
It's
you have
just-
to like hold onto the mouth, Fulcrum.
All right.
The fuck did I just
We can do that,
watch?
yeah.
Yeah.
Try not to chomp down too hard on his
Whip
hand.
around one wrist,
Yeah.
put the whip in the mouth, and wrap it around so we got like reins.
Yeah. It's just... Yeah, and that thing is fucking massive and fast. It's like not thick, it's just long.
Mm-hmm.
And you splash out the top. Fulcrum. The landscape is completely different than last when you saw it. The tower, off in the distance, has that massive hole in it from the first time you
Okay.
visited.
Okay.
The crops are still burning on fire. The homes are decimated, destroyed. Fresh blood, corpses litter the streets all around you. And one after one, swim, splash, swim, splash. Everybody comes back out. Baron, when you pop out, I mean, it's less painful to look at around here, but it does remind you a bit more of home. Everything looks pretty fucked.
What time of day is it?
Right now it is
Ish.
mid to late afternoon.
Just wondering if I was coming up to night sky or.
No. Mid to late afternoon.
Yeah. That's also when I turn back to dwarven form.
Oh, did we hit the right time?
I think so. While I was waiting for everyone to come up, I would have dried myself off with prestidigitation.
And it's just helping everybody else whenever they get up.
I think it'll be easier to tell tonight if we're closer to the spot.
Don't we have to go a distance to get to the spot?
Well, I mean, I'll.
We gotta go through Weldon Top and wait, no, if Baron, if you can speak with the dead, we don't need to go to Wellentot. So that cuts that out.
know.
We can go straight to Umbridge.
What's that?
It's a town.
Oh, right. I know that word.
Bridge.
We have towns in Bogmarsh as well. Well, more like a. Well, anyway.
A town is a place where a tribe builds big,
North.
necessary buildings.
Right. Yeah, I just said I know what a town is.
I get to explain things to people. Let me have my moment.
He's all excited.
It's like, I know what that is. I
know this one. I know this one. It's like
guys.
Kevin in the office during the fucking the goddamn Quizno night.
Yeah.
You see big. So yeah.
Can we hear anything happening? You said there's like fresh blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Multitudes of bodies. You smell freshly burning crops all around
can
you.
I look at like one of the bodies to look at like the wound on it?
Roll me a medicine.
Well, assuming that I pop Vire back in and be like, all right, bud, go tell us what you see.
Flies off.
8.
8. This person is dead. They were stabbed a lot and frequently.
Great. Cool.
From the surroundings, look for stuff like that. Anything
Roll me a
noticeable?
perception check.
We should probably not be standing in the center.
12. So, Nolf, you look around quickly, and you do see the large tower of the Slayers Guild. This hulking monolith that currently has embers lifting out of it, as if something in there's on fire. You hear screams from further away in the town. That's about it. VRA will communicate with you and in real time. Oh yes. Yeah, everything's on fire. Like everything is on fire.
Is there a way that we could get out without drawing a lot of attention?
Well, you see, yeah. But the forest is also, like, kind of on fire in spots.
Well, it's better than being stabbed.
Oh yeah, and there's an army out here.
Oh great. Apparently the army is still out there, guys. And
That's bad.
Good.
parts of the forest are on fire.
Also bad.
So can you help us get around all that, Vire?
Gabe turns Beefcake back into a puma.
You are using these spell slots, correct?
You can do it ritually, but it takes an hour.
He can't do it ritually.
Oh, he can't because
Not
he's not
fine
a ritual
speed.
caster.
Yeah.
They can do it ritually. If they have it prepared, they can do it ritually. But if they don't have it prepared, they can't. But ritually takes forever.
Fine Steed
Yeah.
is not a ritual casting spell.
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
No. So yeah.
Right. Well, good. It's all good news. We should start heading
Vire, can you help us get through?
southeast.
Yeah, I can certainly try. I'm just gonna hang out up here. They don't seem to look above themselves.
Okay, that's great. Just tell us
Yeah.
which way to go, bud.
Okay.
Perfect. I'll have my owl join you if you don't mind, and I'll pop my owl.
Mm,
Tell-
Xander
tell-
Hamilton.
Tell Baron the name of your owl.
This is my owl, Xander Hamilton.
Right, so large, big name for a piece of meat.
Yes. And I'll have him fly with Very.
Already.
Not like right, but you know.
Yeah, yeah. Your owl is actually the same speed as Viray. So yeah. They're both flying, keeping a watch. So you're keeping Beefcake as a dolphin right now.
Yeah, he's gonna be sick in the well.
Okay, so you tell him, stay in the well, bite anybody who comes by.
Enjoy yourself. Like I said, he's enjoying himself.
Cool.
Because you can summon him wherever, right? It's kind of like.
Yeah, you can summon him to you, but he'll still be in this form. Until you recast it to get him in the other form.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. We got army around, so it's best to hold on to spells.
Okay.
Or we hit him with a dolphin. They would not expect that.
Just straight up hit them with the dolphin.
Just yeet it right at their face. Beefcake, go.
Gabe.
Wait, what?
Gabe gives Kothar a dark look.
But anyways, as you're all getting ready to travel across the landscape and hopefully avoid whatever perils might be out here for fear that you might fuck something up for all of you in the future. Remember, the more you interact with in this time, the more things you affect in the future. We're going to go ahead and go on break. Everyone, we'll be right back.